Hola, muy buenas, ¿qué tal? Soy Sarjan Suria, presidente de la Asociación Española de Terapia Biodinámica Craneosacral, y hoy vamos a tener una pequeña entrevista con una de las oradores del próximo Congreso Internacional que vamos a tener en octubre en Sitges, organizado por la asociación, y ella es Jane Saw, del norte de Irlanda. Espero la disfrutéis y nos vemos en octubre. So, welcome everybody. We are here today with Jane Saw, that is going to be with us in October in the 7th International Congress organized by the Spanish Association of Craniosacral and Biodynamics Therapy. And it's a pleasure for us to have you with us in October. And we are running this short interview with all the speakers for people to have a slight taste of you guys. So welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. And thank you for the invitation in October. I'm looking forward to it.
Great. We're very happy that you're coming. So tell us about yourself and your journey with biodynamic craniosacral therapy. How did you start it and how it all happened?
Well, I live and work in Northern Ireland now. I'm from Ireland. But I lived in London. I went to university and I lived in London for the first 15 years of my working life. I worked in business and finance. And then I changed and I trained with the CTET in London, the Craniosacral Therapy Educational Trust in London.
Yes.
And that was about 18 years ago. And I kind of jumped in and immersed myself in everything craniosacral then. And I started running conferences. You may have come across the Breath of Life conference,
Yes.
which I ran with Michael Kern for almost 12 years.
Wow.
And that allowed me to really meet so many wonderful teachers and in the craniosacral world and allied fields. And I started to assist on the trainings, and then more recently I came back to live in Ireland. I came back about 10 years ago, and the focus of my practice has been in that trauma recovery field.
Wow.
That's been my kind of focus of interest and study and research. And I've been very lucky to be able to study with people like Stephen Porges and Peter Levine and Gabor Mate and Bessel van der Kolk and those kind of big names in the trauma world who's helped me to develop my understanding of the neurophysiology, which helps maybe explain what we're doing in our craniosacral practice. So yes, now I have been immersed in the craniosacral world, biodynamic craniosacral world, for about 18 years, and I continue to teach on the trainings. I currently teach for Body College in London with Steve Haynes. So,
nice.
But my practice is in Ireland.
Oh, okay, so you come and go.
Yes.
Nice. Wow. Amazing. Great. Yeah, this work with trauma I find it so important with our work, with what we do. It matches so correctly, no?
Absolutely.
Yes. Nice. So for the people that are planning and that are already coming for the Congress in October, what do you feel your conference will bring them?
So as I said, my kind of focus of study and research and practice has been in that trauma recovery world. So I've been really immersed in how our maybe autonomic nervous system can become very dysregulated through adverse experiences, whether in childhood or whether in utero, in childhood, in adulthood. And more recently, I've been really interested through my clinical practice on the effects of viruses like COVID and lots of people with long COVID in my clinic. And it really got me to sort of dig a little deeper and see the links between these earlier adverse experiences and how, in a way, these experiences become layer upon layer upon layer in our system, making it less able to function in full health. And where my focus is really there is on the autonomic nervous system. And I've been very lucky to study closely with Stephen Porges, whose polyvagal theory helps me to understand what's really going on there. So I plan in the conference presentation to really bring to life the research I've been doing in this area, which helps to really helps me to understand better the chronic health conditions I'm seeing, and how our wonderful practice of this therapeutic touch with presence can really help to bring back regulation to that, well, I suppose the neuroendocrine immune system. And so that's what I want to share at the Congress, is some of this more latest research. It's scientific research, but how that weaves into our practice. And you know, where conventional medicine sometimes comes at a loss knowing how to treat these conditions, these chronic health conditions. I think we have a lot to offer.
Yes. Wow. Amazing. Yeah. Very happy to hear your investigation. Nice. Great. So, as you know, well, craniosacral has been developing in the biodynamic approach and field. And I see, like, also in Spain, more and more there's new practitioners coming on the field. So for these new therapies or practitioners that are coming out, what advice would you tell them, the ones who are starting?
Yeah. Well, as I said, I teach in the practitioner training for Body College in London, and I have been teaching on the practitioner trainings with Body College, Body Intelligence, CTT over the years. And one of the things I think some of the practitioners struggle with is this concept of needing to fix.
Yeah.
So it's a very dear concept, a concept dear, close to my heart, that when we come into relationship with our client, we really want to listen, we want to witness with no judgment, with no need to fix them. And if we can get that relationship right, then that's when the magic happens. That's when the body allows the unfolding to happen.
Nice.
I know when I am being treated as a client, if a practitioner comes in and they maybe want my, I don't know, spine to align, or to the dura to come into some sort of what looks like a healthier pattern, my body will go, well. Whereas if someone comes and listens, goes, oh, that's interesting, I wonder what other possibilities are here, then my body can open up and start releasing and repatterning and realigning. So I think that concept of not needing to fix our clients,
very important.
It's a difficult one, and it's a lifelong learning.
Yes. It's so easy, the mind, how it goes into the wanting to correct, and to fix the person. Yes. Nice. Very good advice. Great. Thank you. Yeah. So in your long career of this 18 years, what has helped you the most to understand what is craniosacral biodynamics?
You know, that's a really interesting question. Not so easy to answer.
Broad. It's a broader question also.
Yeah. I wonder if it's my own self-awareness So really learning about myself as practitioner.
Okay.
And
Yes.
going deeper and deeper and deeper into my patterns, my defenses, my structures, and how sometimes I can see them reflect outwards. And then the key is, how can I self-regulate, and how can I co-regulate with my client? So, you know, I suppose it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of gentle work, a lot of exciting work, you know, pulling back these layers.
Yeah.
And I suppose, that self-awareness has helped me be more comfortable to be able to go deeper with my clients. Yeah, I think that is, there's something there about the deeper I've been able to go within myself, it allows me to go deeper with my clients. And I suppose that could translate into any modality. But I think within our craniosacral biodynamics, you know, we want to see all those subtleties, those nuances, the spaces in between, you know. There's a lot in those spaces where nothing is said, you know, in those spaces of stillness, of silence, and to see what comes up. So I want to see that in myself to enable me to see it in the other person.
The other, yeah. Wow. Nice. Great. Amazing. Yeah, I find this is a very something also for myself in my experience, you know, how to observe myself and go into my neutral, no, and to really observe this state of stillness inside. Yeah.
Is that how to develop that neutral?
Yes. Yes.
Which relates also to this no need to fix.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Because from that state of neutral is like the other one has the ability to express itself without that judgment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Great. So as a last question, if they gave you a mic, no, and you could speak out loud and the whole world will be listening to you. So what would you tell the world about this therapy, about this work?
Craniosacral therapy has brought me to some of the most profound healing places that I think are sometimes beyond words in experience, you know, whether for myself or for my clients. And I really do think in this world where our health systems are stretched to the limit and are really struggling to support people who are needing support with their health, I think craniosacral therapy has a huge role to play in that. And it is incredibly profound and powerful, and it is incredibly simple and accessible.
Yes.
So it is, clients come to me who know nothing about healing, nothing about alternative practices, and they want to be fixed. and I frame it in, you know, that we're going to help support the neurophysiology through therapeutic touch. And, you know, people come and they feel heard like they've never felt heard before. And so it's incredibly powerful and profound, and at the same time it's incredibly simple. This ability to create safety for another person through therapeutic touch and presence. It's amazing work.
Yeah. Wow. Great. Yes. Thank you. Amazing.
And there's
So,
probably a lot more I could say as well, but
yeah. Yes, yes. Great. So we're so happy in the association, in the Spanish Association, to have you with us, and we can't wait for October to see you in person and to be with you, to hug you, to absorb all your knowledge. And all our members are also very happy that you're coming. So thank you for your time.
well, thank you, and thank you again for the invitation. I'm very much looking forward to visiting you and meeting everyone in person as well.
Welcome. So see you in October.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.